Good evening and welcome to the Wenatchee School District's Pathway to Success presentation. I want to be the first one to welcome the parents and the students for the graduating class of 2025. We are super excited to have each and every one of you, not only here at Wenatchee High School, but also at Westside and the Tech Center. You're going to gain a lot of information this evening. We hope it's helpful, but when it's all said and done, if you have any questions when we are done with this presentation, please reach out to us. We want to make sure that we address any of those questions or concerns. Again, thank you for being with us this evening. Have a great time. And again, we'll see you all soon.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Pathways to Success presentation. My name is Jennifer Anaya, and I'm a counselor here at Wenatchee High School. And to start things off, I'd just like to cover who will be presenting tonight. I'm going to start things off with some information about Wenatchee High School, followed by a presentation by Dr. Corey Kalahar, who is the principal at Westside High School. And then we will hear from Peter Jelsing, who is the director at the Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center. I'd like to start things off by introducing our administration team. We have our principal, Eric Anderson, and we have our assistant principals, Ricardo Iniguez, Donna Mosier, who works with students grades 11 and 12, and Molly Butler, who works with students in grades 9 and 10. Here we have our counseling team. As you can see, our counseling assignments are broken up by grade band. And this year I had the opportunity to work with our seniors. So that gives me the new opportunity of working and welcoming your students, the class of 2025, to Wenatchee High School. Here at Wenatchee High School, we have an amazing staff, and we have some incredible resources that can help wrap around students if they need some extra support. So we have David Vasquez and Lorena Polito, who are our migrant graduation specialists. We have our family advocate, Patricia Munoz, and we have two social services specialists, Bob Sanford and Sarah Butler. Real quick, let's touch on some graduation requirements. If you like, you can go ahead and pause the video just so that you can overview these. Because I'm going to kind of move through things, quickly. So students here at Wenatchee High School are required to have 30 credits overall. As you can see here, we have a breakdown of how many credits within each subject they need. Along with the 30 credits, students need to complete a high school and beyond plan and also a graduation pathway, which is usually met through passing the state exams. The High School and Beyond Plan is an opportunity for students to think about post-secondary plans. That can be college, that could be the military, it could be a vocational program, or any combination. What this is students have an opportunity to use our career exploration platform to do some career assessments, to do some personality assessments and interest inventories that kind of help them find a career cluster that will help them find potential careers that match their interests and that best suit them. Students usually do these activities in the 10th grade and then kind of build on that information as they go through their years here at Wenatchee High School. Once we have identified their career clusters, we can also start to identify some more specific courses that we offer here at Wenatchee High School that suit those interests and that can help them gain some exposure and experience in their time here at Wenatchee High School. All right, for students who are thinking that they are university bound right after high school, keep in mind that there are a couple additional things that you should be mindful of as you set up your schedules each year. So students who are university bound need 2 years of an international language. They need to take a math or a math-based science their senior year, and they should also take the SAT or the ACT their junior or senior year. All right, for freshmen specifically, the courses that are required in your schedule are math, English, science, and then health and PE are based on fit to schedule and availability of the course. But we do give those a priority. For math placement is based on teacher recommendation. So we will either place students in Algebra 1, Geometry, or Algebra 2. Again, it's based on students' current progress and what their current math teacher recommends. For English, students have two options, a regular freshman English or an advanced freshman English. And the difference is the advanced freshman English is more geared for students who are thinking that potentially AP courses or Running Start is in their future. It's a little bit more reading and writing intensive and a bit more fast paced. So make sure that you select the best option for you when it comes time to make your request. For fitness and PE, you will be able to select your most preferred course within the options on the form. And if you are currently taking a health class, or we will make sure to schedule you accordingly. If you're not currently in a health class, we're going to try and get that into your schedule for your freshman year. But just know that if for some reason we're not able to put that into your schedule, we will get it in, your sophomore, junior, or senior years. We'd like to have you in one of these courses for your freshman year, but again, there's plenty of time to make sure that you meet those requirements later on if for some reason it doesn't happen. Science, oops, went too far. For science, students have two options, Intro to Phys Chem, which is your introductory science, or a more agricultural-based Intro to Phys Chem, if that is your preference. And as far as electives go, on the registration form, I have created a spot for 10 elective choices. Now, this can be whatever you, the student, would like. If you are a band student and really want into Golden Apple Band, I would recommend that you put that option into your elective number one choice. If taking a foreign language is a priority for your freshman year, I would recommend you put that in either number one or number two. I will do my best to get you into those top preferred electives. But again, I'm asking for 10, so that way if I am not able to get you into your top choice, then I can still pull from some of your other preferred options. All right, if you're thinking about an international language, we have a couple options for you here at Wenatchee High School. We have French, German, Spanish for the native speakers, for anyone who already has a in-depth understanding, and American Sign Language. All right, and as far as class structures here at Wenatchee High School, students will take 8 classes and credits per year. Some of the classes that we offer are on a semester rotation, and other classes are on an AB rotation. Semester classes meet every single day for first semester or for second semester, and AB rotation courses meet every other day all year long. Here's an example of a student schedule who is on only semester block courses. These students will have 4 classes on their plate at one given moment. And those classes will meet every single day for first semester, and then everything switches second semester to 4 new block courses. This next example is a student who has an interest in band. So their 4th period is going to consist of an AB rotation course, which means between band and PE, they will meet every other day all year long, and everything else will meet on a block. All right, for this last student, they have a few other interests. And as you can see, they have 1 course on a block, so that class will meet every day. But every other period in their day has an AB rotation going. So the difference between this schedule and the very first one that we saw is that this student will be balancing 7 courses at any given moment, versus the first one that the student only had 4 classes to shuffle. So if you have a schedule full of AB courses, it could be a little bit more challenging and sometimes a bit more stressful. So if you are doing that, make sure that you can practice some good time management and prioritization of assignments, because the rigor, it gets a little bit more challenging as you add more things to your plate. So again, just something to keep in mind. All right, activity, sports, and clubs. There is a lot to do here at Wenatchee High School, and we recommend that you get started as soon as possible. So if you'd like, go ahead and press pause. You can browse through some of the activities that we have here at Wenatchee High School. And if you have any questions, let me know. And athletics. For students who plan to participate, you do have to go through clearance. You have to have a current physical on file, and there are some fees associated with participation. But if you have any questions about this, you can definitely connect with the athletic department directly. They will give you all the information that you need to know and help you through that process. Oops. Okay, so really quickly, I'm gonna show you guys a video about our current CTE courses, and then we will transition to the presentation by Dr. Kalahar. At the end of this video, I will come back and I'll walk you through what the final steps are. All right, thanks.
CTE stands for Career and Technical Education.
Basically, I would say they're classes that prepare you for the real world.
Usually with other classes, you have to sit down at a desk all day, but with different CTE classes, you are encouraged to get up and do things.
It's more interactive, it's more hands-on, it's more fun.
I feel like they dive in more to what you learn from those other classes like math, science, reading, social studies, and how you could apply them to real life stuff.
It helps a lot of kids find new avenues that they wouldn't normally find in regular classes, and it helps kids move on to finding internships or jobs or, helping with college.
Being involved in CTE has given me a way to understand the different options that I have.
One of the projects we're doing is a innovation plan, and you get to create a whole new product, and you get to promote it to different people. If they like it, we could keep going further. We might develop it in college. It takes you into your own life and your career, and it really helps me out in what I want to do in the future.
It's been my dream to be a doctor, and so when I heard about medical occupations class, you get this amount of college credits, and you also get a step ahead getting your license for nursing. Taking this class makes me feel confident to go into medical school and pursue my career in becoming a doctor.
At lunch, we sell food to students. Through that, we learn a lot about business and how we can kind of make money and help our club.
We designed Power Wheels. We modified them for kids with physical disabilities. I learned kind of how to work with people with physical disabilities, and it also made me feel great because we're helping out kids.
We're starting to do plant grows, which is really cool because I get to enjoy and feel what it is to grow plants, grow flowers, grow trees, everything. It's just super duper fun.
I do have a favorite class, and that would be sports medicine. You learn a lot about anatomy and physiology and how you can help an athlete when they come in from an injury, and generally how to treat them and the rehab process afterwards to get them back onto the field.
Before DECA, I was kind of shy and I didn't really know how to talk to people in a professional manner, and I feel like CTE has really helped me with that.
A huge part of CTE is making connections. So last year I was able to go and job shadow some physical therapists, do some pre-op stuff at the hospital in town. When you make connections, that's how people get jobs.
Participating in mock trial has connected me directly to different lawyers and different judges in the community, and having those connections within the law industry have been super helpful. Understanding what I want to do in the future and also pursuing different interests now.
It makes me feel like I am going ahead into my future, but that's a really good feeling.
I don't believe that I'd have the opportunities or the skills to go straight into a college class without the CTE classes that I've taken.
It's taken me places that I never thought I'd go in just normal classes, so I absolutely love it.
My name is Emma Greedy.
My name is Kyler.
Jacqueline.
Mason Kaiser.
Trinity.
Cody Richards.
Thomas.
Anna Schmidt.
It's Ryan Kelly.
My name is Abby Simmons, and I'm a career technical education student at Wenatchee High School.
Good evening, parents and students of 8th graders. Oh, wait. We're doing this remotely, so I can take my mask off. Good evening, parents and students of 8th graders in the Wenatchee School District. My name is Corey Callahar, and thank you for being here. I'm excited to share a little bit about Westside High School for you. And here's the cool thing. High school is amazing. You are in store for a great time and a wonderful experience. And Wenatchee High School is the place to be. They have so many course offerings, as you have seen, and give a very robust high school experience. However, if that robust and amazing high school experience, for whatever reason, doesn't work for your student, or they need something different, then that's what Westside is here. And that's why you hear tonight about Wenatchee High School, Westside High School, and our wonderful Technical Skills Center as well. So just here to tell you a little bit about Westside. We typically have not a ton of 9th graders. We usually have, 15 to 20 9th graders every year. We have a few more sophomores, and then we really start gaining traction with juniors and seniors. And our program is set up for that. And so the thing that our seniors tell us when they leave Westside High School, what part of the experience did you enjoy the most? And a lot of them just said it was different. I enjoyed, once I got used to it, I enjoyed the smaller setting. But at first it was probably different coming from, larger schools and things like that. We have 300 students total. And in our different program, we have 5 different programs that encapsulate those 300 students. So we can keep things pretty small. We have high standards. We're a fully accredited high school. This is our 35th year. So we've been around for 35 years, and we're really proud of what we do at Westside High School. And our students have also said that they enjoy that one-on-one intentional instruction. And so we do things a little bit differently at Westside. That's probably the alternative nature of our program. We don't always teach in the same way that other traditional schools might do, and we like that. And so it is a little bit different. Another thing that our students enjoy is that individualized student pacing. And so students really can be in control of their educational trajectory and what path they take to reach their goals and get that diploma. So some students come to us because they need a little bit slower pace or need an individualized pace, honestly. And then some of us are like, hey, Mr. Callahar, I got things to do. I got places to go, people to see. I need to graduate right now. Let's go. And so that's something that we can accommodate at Westside. And like all the schools in the Wenatchee School District, we try to focus on the student, the whole student, every aspect of the student. What's going on in their social emotional world, what's happening in their lives, really dig deep because that's the leverage that we have, those strong relationships that we have with our students. That's the leverage that we have to help those students become successful and really realize their educational dreams. Students of all shapes and sizes and makes and models come to Westside High School. That's what we love about it. I think stereotypically, most people think of students coming to Westside because, man, I got to catch up. And we do have plenty of students who, for whatever reason, had a rough 9th or 10th grade year. And they're like, man, I need to get caught up. I'm going to swing over to Westside and see if I can get caught up and maybe head back to Wenatchee or just finish what we have going on. So anyway, some students do come to us because they need to catch up on credits. We also have some students who need flexibility due to medical concerns, and surprising how many students that really is, and how many students are impacted by attendance not being at school and then falling behind because of that. So we have a little bit of flexibility built into our schedules where we can accommodate some of that. And then a lot of students come because for whatever reason, one subject or another, or all of them, they need some more one-on-one assistance. The regular classroom goes a little too fast, and then they come to us for that assistance. Some students, rare occasions, we have a few students who want to graduate early, or they would like more time to learn the content. I like math. It just takes me a little bit longer to learn math, so maybe I want to take 2 years to do algebra. Then we can accommodate those things. Anyway, so there are a lot of great things about Westside High School that I could share with you, but the idea here is not necessarily to recruit you, but to let you know that Westside High School is an option that is out there, and can be part of any student's, academic career at the Wenatchee School District. So thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Hope you have an amazing evening. Take care. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Pete Jelsing, the director at Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center. I want to say thank you for your time at this point. I want to share just some information and an opportunity that your child will have heading into their freshman year and beyond. As we look at Wenatchee Valley Tech Center, a few things that I want to be able to share out. What is a skills center? Just know that there are a total of 12 main campuses around Washington State. Great opportunity that we have one here in Wenatchee. Basically, the goal is to prepare our students for industries, in careers and post-secondary education. We definitely focus on soft skills, those employability skills, building on leadership, knowledge, and then obviously the technical knowledge and technical skills that we have to offer in each program. Skill centers are ran under state CTE guidelines and with the thought of a central campus for all districts who are a part of that skill center. Currently, we have students from 9 different districts. How does it work? Students spend half the time at their home high school and then the other half of the day at a tech center. We have 2 sessions, an AM and a PM. If they are AM with us, they then go PM at their home high school and vice versa. A lot of the questions that come up as we're talking with students and parents, students can participate in high school activities, clubs, and sports. Students can still go to college, and actually we grant them college credits. We'll go into that here in a few minutes. Students can still do running start. Some of the benefits for attending the Tech Center, they can earn credits in the different content areas, math, English, science, fine art, and PE. Obviously, as well as CTE credits and elective credits. Like I stated before, you can earn college credit. We have a connection with WVC, and there's that college pathway. CTE, we also meet the CTE state graduation pathway, which is something that has come up over the last couple of years. So if this is a direction that your child would like to go in one of our programs, they want to make that a career, then they have the opportunity to do so and gain that knowledge and also earn that graduation requirement, make it a graduation requirement, I should say. More benefits, earn industry certifications, acquire technical and employability and professional skills, participate in internships and work-based learning, and then also participate in the leadership activities. Specifically, we use and are a part of Skills USA. Programs here at Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center. We have automotive tech, collision repair, construction trades, cosmetology, criminal justice, culinary arts, digital media arts, fire science, and video game programming. What next? Well, I've given you a quick overview of what the Tech Center is. There are always more questions, and for me, more to see. It's hard to explain it. You got to be able to see it. The equipment that we have, the facilities that we have are impressive. We are hands-on. That is another big sell. And you've got to be able to see that component. For more information, to be able to see some of these things, we are doing a 9th grade open house March 2nd, coming up at 6:30. We will be mailing out these details to all current 8th grade students. So look for that in the next couple weeks. Summer school. Summer school is also a great opportunity for students to get a feel for what the Tech Center is. And they can also earn a 0.5 credit as soon as this summer. Free program, and all of our programs are offered. More information will be sent out. We will have mailers that go out to the entire district. Again, that'll happen within the next month. And then, as always, if you have specific questions, would like to talk, please call us at the number you see, 662-8827.
All right, now that we've heard from all of our presenters, I'd like to go over what happens next. I'm going to be visiting each of our middle schools, and I have the dates here on this slide, to go over the registration request form. This is going to be an online form that I am going to help them complete. And prior to them filling out this form, there will also be a video that their teachers are going to show them, kind of going over how to complete the form and also what the requirements are for freshman year. It's much like what we've seen and what I've gone over in my presentation tonight. I'm going to work through the month of March to collect all of this information from your student, and then I will use that information to build their schedules in the spring and summer. So students will have access to view their completed schedules right before the new school year, and it's usually at Freshman Orientation, our Ignite program, where they'll get a copy of that. And again, I'm going to use that information to the best of my ability, create a schedule that incorporates the courses that they would prefer to take. In the meantime, I would highly recommend that you guys check out some of our available resources. So you can scan through the content page where you access this presentation for a copy of the documents that were mailed home last week. And also I will have the video that students will be viewing prior to me going into their classes. So that you guys can have some conversations around what courses are best for them and maybe a plan of how they can set up their schedule or set up their requests. I'm going to set up their schedule. I would also recommend that you guys check out our registration guide and course catalog. So if you visit our counseling page, on the left-hand side, the options, the very first option is going to be our registration guide and course catalog. That has examples of schedules. It has all of our requirements in more detail, and it has a description of each of the courses that we offer here in more detail, along with what kind of a credit can be earned and what grades are eligible to take that class. And if you guys have any questions about anything that we've covered tonight, or you would like some more information about something in particular, please reach out to me via email or via phone call. I will definitely do my best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. And I will also be encouraging each and every one of our new incoming freshmen to sign up for my Remind group. If they would like to do that now, that would be great. All they need to do is open a new text message in their phone. They're going to send that message to 81010, so that's the sender. And then they're going to put the code at WHS-2025 in the text part of their phone, of the message, and they hit send. That will get them connected to the Freshman Class Remind, to my group, and I will use that as an avenue to connect with your student regularly throughout the next 4 years here at Wenatchee High School. And more so if I have any questions about their schedule as I'm working to set it up. So it's a little bit more effective than email and phone call, again, because students have their phones on them most of the time and they respond pretty quickly to texts. So if you could ask your student to please sign up for this Remind group, I will also do that when I visit their class. But yes, if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed tonight's presentation, and I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me. And also, I believe I speak on behalf of the entire Panther staff when I say welcome to you and to your incoming freshmen, the class of 2025. We're really excited to have you guys, and I look forward to working with all of you. All right, take care.